many people look at the things like pollution, at global warming,
Yes.
The mining of resources which are running out fast in all kinds of different materials,
Sure.
and say, well, it does seem to be racing towards some kind of a conclusion.
Right. And the other sign the Lord said is the apostasy, the great apostasy. I mean, in fact, Jesus kind of in Luke says, when the Son of Man returns, will he find faith on the earth? He's not saying he will not, but will he? I mean, it's going to be so many professing Christians who turn their back on biblical truth. And I don't know, I'm 66, going to be 67 soon. I don't see, and I know history a little bit, but I don't remember a time, even in the Dark Ages, where the church itself, where people who profess to be Christians are turning their back on the faith. George Gallup was a great
researcher. Yeah.
Yes, he does a lot of polls.
Yes.
And George said that 65%, in America at least, I don't know about here, 65% of those who call themselves born-again Christians believe that there are many ways to God. Not Jesus, not just Jesus.
Right.
Think about this. This is the very heart of the gospel. That's the core of the Christian faith. I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father but by me. Book of Acts said, there is no name under heaven by which men will be saved.
Yeah.
And so with that big departure, and it's not what used to, in America we call the mainline denominations, but I'm the evangelical churches.
Right.
And embracing same-sex marriage, embracing universalism, or salvation comes through many ways. All of that is sort of, at least to me, is an indication.
Of that apostasy. That's an interesting one. It occurs to me because I've heard people discuss this. No one comes to the Father except by me.
Right.
I think most Christians, or all Christians, would accept that, perhaps. But is that in this life, or is that after this life, if you see what I mean? I mean, someone who has not really known about Christ but has lived by faith in their own beliefs, perhaps as a Muslim, will they meet Jesus and come to the Father through Jesus after this life?
Well, that's a bit of a stretch, because it's not even in the text. I mean, there's no indication he's talking about the afterlife. In context, he's talking about now, here and now. And why would Jesus spend so much time talking about eternal judgment and hell and heaven, and the very case that he gives us, which is a real case, not a parable, of Lazarus and the rich man?
Yeah,
and that is two eternities, two different places where people will be spending eternity. What if it's only after death will they become believers? Then Jesus died in vain.
Why not start your day with Inspirational Breakfast, Monday to Fridays from 7 a.m, only on Premier Christian Radio, where faith comes to life.